Hey there, let's make something fun and creative together. This is a step-by-step tutorial on how to assemble the 3D printed Orbitails vending machine. It's completely free on my Maker World page. Check the links in the description and let's dive right in. We'll need a few LEDs, screws, magnets, some basic tools and an acrylic tube. You can find all the required materials in the Bamboo Lab store. Links are available both on Maker World and in the PDF assembly instructions. We'll need both smaller and larger magnets. They should be embedded into the prints according to the model instructions. Preset slicer profiles with pause points are already prepared, but if a pause doesn't trigger where it should, make sure to add it manually before the hole gets covered. If you plan to use magnet-activated LEDs, remember to embed a magnet inside the token as well. Let's start with the mechanism. After printing all the parts, remove the so-called fake supports from the nut slots. Prepare a strong rubber band, or if it's a weaker one, fold it twice to increase tension. You'll also need M3 screws, matching nuts, an Allen key, and some strong glue. Start by installing the paw. Glue the two pins holding the rubber band into their holes. Then mount the paw onto the large pin, insert it into its hole and glue it in place. Make sure the paw can move freely. It shouldn't be tight. Take 5 nuts and using a larger hex key, a hammer or anything that can help you tap them in. Carefully press them into place. Make sure they go in straight. That's important. Now let's arrange all the parts in the correct order. First, align the holes. Place the screws in and then start tightening them. Do it slowly. Tighten each screw a little at a time, moving between them evenly. Don't over-tighten the screws or the plastic might bend. This part prevents the mechanism from rotating freely. It should be printed with the brim option enabled. If you don't plan to use tokens, simply skip installing this part. Now screw on the locking part. You don't need to tighten the screws too much. In fact, it's better not to for this particular piece. Don't forget to insert the small separator piece. Place the shaft into the hole, then attach the gear on top. Attach the rubber band onto the pins and rest the paw on one of the gear's teeth. The rubber band should keep the paw pressed firmly against the gear. If the mechanism doesn't rotate freely, perfect, that's exactly how it's supposed to work. Now check if you can turn the knob using a token. Glue the arrows onto the knob in the correct position, then permanently glue the shaft to the knob. The other end, the one that goes into the cylinder, is better left unglued, so you can remove the mechanism later if needed. Now glue the larger peg into the cylinder. Remove the fake supports and slide the mechanism into the slots. Mount the cylinder and using the shaft with the knob, position it correctly. Then check if everything works properly once the token is inserted. can print a longer shaft if you want to keep a bit of space between the knob and the main body of the model. Match the screws and attach the drawer front to the main part. You can also glue this piece, but with properly sized M3 or M4 screws, the drawer can be securely assembled without glue. Remove the fake support from the middle section of the vending machine and attach it to the bottom part using screws. M4 screws will probably work best here, but it may depend on how your print turned out. Factors like filament type and final tolerances can affect the fit. Time to install the first LED. The arrow should point downward, indicating where the token should be inserted. The LED will be activated by the magnet embedded inside the token. Glue the cover in place. Ideally, it should be printed from a non-transparent but light-colored filament to help diffuse the light more evenly. Insert the LED into the prepared part with the diodes facing the arrow, mount the piece into the hole, and screw on the lid. Attach the cylinder guard plate using 2 screws. Here's a small note. This part was added later as an improvement to the overall mechanism. Remove the fake supports, then glue the 2 pieces together using small filament pieces as positioning pins. Insert the assembled part into the vending machine. It should slide all the way in until it reaches the end. Slide the lattice window into the slots. Don't glue it in place. Now it's time to prepare the top sign with the logo. Glue the laser cut or printed logo into the prepared spot, then attach it to the top section using 2 screws. I unfortunately did this after assembling all the other parts, which made things a bit more complicated for me. Don't forget about the dot above the eye, it's easy to lose. Now you can freely screw on the top section. Attach the large covers in their corresponding spots. Don't use any glue. The covers will simply snap into place. Now it's time to glue the frame. It's important to glue only the 2 bottom corners. If you glue the top as well, you won't be able to disassemble the model later if needed. Next, glue the tray to the front of the model. Wait a moment for the glue to set properly, as this part tends to fit a bit more loosely. Time to install the lid. We'll use a piece of filament cut to the proper length, about 182 mm. Insert the filament through the holes. Check if the lid moves freely and optionally, glue in the magnets, though it's not strictly necessary. Let's start assembling the display section for our galactic creatures. Glue the bottom part of the tube holder permanently to the main model, but absolutely do not glue the top part. Glue together the lower display section with the tree trunk. The rock should fit perfectly into the hole in the water surface. Remember to embed magnets in these parts as well. This way, the creatures, which also have magnets inside, won't fall off the leaves when you move the model. Press the leaves into the holes in the tree trunk. Use a bit of force, but they should all snap into place and hold firmly. Use small pieces of filament to align the tree trunk, then glue everything together. You don't need to glue the lower part to the main model. For now, just arrange and display your creatures. You can position them however you like. Place the acrylic tube on top, being careful not to knock over the creatures. Remember to remove the safety tab from inside the LED light so it can be turned on and off both with the remote and by twisting it. Now it's time to install the final light. Simply slide it into the hole in the top tube holder or glue the LED cap to the decorative lid. This way you'll be able to turn the light on and off by twisting it, not just with the remote. Download the model for free on Maker World, and if you'd like to sell my designs, join the Patreon subscription. Thanks for watching and have fun printing!